Well, let's bring in Chappie.
Awesome.
And he's going to be our little victim for today. So he's going to go on 4 speed dates. And we're going to critique him and see how he does. Well, Michael here is going to critique him and give him some pointers.
Yeah, no, definitely need it. You know, and I'm coming from the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands.
Sure.
So the American scene, the dating scene, is a lot different from what I'm used to.
Yes.
So I'm definitely going to need your advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
What's it like back in the Netherlands?
Well, honestly, I didn't really experience much of it just because I've always been very busy with my work and just working on myself.
Yeah.
Because I think that's just important, right? Like, how are you going to date someone if you can't even take care of them? And I'm still young, so my first priorities were always just work on myself, and then it will come. Yeah,
For sure. What is it that you do for a living?
I do a couple of things. So I used to be a professional video game player.
Okay.
So I competed in Europe.
What'd you do? League of Legends? What
League
were you
of
in?
Legends,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what a good guess.
I have a couple of good friends of mine who do that right now.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. I probably know them.
You know Buddy Fufu?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's been on my show.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do that. I manage Airbnbs, and I just work out, like work on myself.
So one of the things I see a lot of times with guys, especially when they're successful, is that the things that make us successful as men in business are logic, reason, and accountability. And the things that make us horrible with women are logic, reason, and accountability. It's the opposite. Like with what makes us better with women is creativity, the ability to evoke emotion, right? Those things are way better. And so what I find is a lot of times whenever, and maybe not in your situation specifically, whenever I have a computer programmer or an attorney or something like that, they're like, I made millions of dollars this way. Why can't I get women this way? And so it's a very different part of your mind.
That's so interesting because when I moved to America, what I was trying to do is always find like people to help me on business.
Yeah.
And all they ever wanted was my advice on girls.
Yes.
Because I crushed it on that. But exactly what you said, because I'm a very creative person.
Yes.
And then I was like, I don't understand this business shit. I can't make any money, but I can get every girl I fucking want. What the hell? And they're like, I've got all this money. Why can't I do what you're doing? Well, I don't fucking know.
When you're in business, you're like really successful business people, they're hyper aware of their metrics. And when people screw up, they have to take accountability and fire them. When you're in dating, girls do stuff, you're just like unaffected. And that makes you more attractive the more unaffected you are by it. So it's like the opposite. It's the reason why so many super successful guys end up needing coaching with it when it comes to dating, because of the logical part of their brain is their left arm is too strong, but the right arm hasn't been worked out at all. One side of their brain works and the other side of their brain they haven't used as much. So yeah, your experiences with dating so far, like have you, in general, if I was going to put you out on the outside of excess tonight, would you be able to get a girl, get her number, go on a date with her? Do you think it's something?
I think my toxic trait would be it's yes, but with a couple of drinks. But I don't like to drink.
So you need a couple drinks. Got it. They need a couple drinks.
I need a couple drinks.
You need a couple drinks to kind of loosen yourself up?
To kind of loosen myself up, get more comfortable. I think overall, I'm pretty much like kind of like a nervous person.
Yeah.
So I get nervous quickly, but I think the alcohol kind of helps with that.
Okay, so I've definitely seen that before.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, when you see a woman who's exactly your type, do you notice your behavior changing at all?
No.
Your voice doesn't change at all?
No.
You don't talk about different things?
No.
You see some guys have like a pickup persona. You don't have any of that?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I'm always myself.
Okay, but
yeah.
you do say you get nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just literally who I am. Like, just
Got it. Okay.
Kind of person.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. This is all really great.
We should throw you straight into a first date then. So we don't get
Sounds good.
stuck on the nervousness, right? Should we bring in the first girl?
Exciting.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Do we?
I'm feeling good.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, and I'm really curious on how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
And I love to learn. So having Michael next to me, one of the best. I'm from the Netherlands, and I have heard of this guy.
Really?
Yeah. So that's a crazy thing, right?
Awesome.
So I think that's awesome, and very excited to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the critiques.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see what we can improve on here.
So here's my only piece of advice before we start.
Yes.
If you see them and you find yourself a little bit nervous because they're physically attractive, and I haven't seen, so I don't know, but if you find them physically attractive, just imagine they have chlamydia.
Okay.
That's it.
That's a very good.
I'm just telling you, it is a lot. It was actually Bulzarian who told me that, and I'd always thought that way. Not that they had chlamydia, but like I'm not going to be affected by their attractiveness. But the way he said it, it's just perfect. Just imagine. I was like, she's pretty, but I would never have sex with her. If you can do that, your behavior will just be like you're talking to us right now.
Yeah.
Just don't let that change.
Okay.
No reason to be nervous whatsoever. It's just a girl. We're like be grateful. We're having a great time. We're all going to die someday. Let's just have a blast.
Cool.
All right, here we go. Here Watch out for that cable. All right, you can come and take a seat right there.
Nice to meet
Just
you.
hold this nice and close to your face. So you want to hold this up nice and close. So you're going on a speed date here with Chappie. So there's going to be 3 minutes on the clock, no rules. You guys can ask each other any questions you like. And Michael, you can butt in whenever you want. I'm going to sit this one out, be nice and quiet. Okay. You guys ready?
Okay. Yeah, let's
All right,
go.
let's do it.
First of all, you're beautiful, by the way. I have
Thank
to tell
you. Thank you.
Second, what's your name again?
Liv.
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 Okay, nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27.
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
So what do you like to do in life?
I'm an artist. I'm a musician. So I do music. I model. I do all that. But how do you feel about dating someone that's 27, like 2 years older than you?
I mean, for me, that's no issue. I like women that are a little bit more mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that fits with me.
I would say I'm mature. I'm an old soul.
Yeah.
You know? So
Do you like to party?
I love to party.
Okay.
Too hard.
How
I
much
live
do
in
you party?
Vegas. I don't know. I would say like for like 4 times a week. Because I live across the street from the Fountain Blue, and they have Club Live there. So it's really hard to resist Club Live when your name is Liv.
Oh, definitely. I can imagine. I live pretty close to there, so there's a great match there.
Yes. Okay, you live in the
Yeah, pretty close
the
by.
Strip?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
close by. Originally, I'm actually from Europe. I'm from Amsterdam. Have you
Oh,
ever heard
really?
about
Yes, I went to Amsterdam twice last year. It's so beautiful.
Oh, you've been there?
Yeah, I went.
How
twice
did you
last
like
year.
it?
I loved it. I was in. I can't pronounce the name, but it was on a peninsula,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts with a V. I don't know, but it was beautiful.
Would you like me to teach you something in Dutch? A very known Dutch saying.
Go ahead.
Neuken in de keuken. Try saying that.
Noken in the koken.
So
Noken in the koken.
the translation is fucking in the kitchen.
Oh,
But it's one of the most.
dankjewel.
Dankjewel. So she actually knows some Dutch. That's amazing.
I am Dutch.
But it's one of the biggest sayings in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
everyone knows it.
you're Dutch,
Yeah, I'm Dutch.
like full bred.
Full bred, but
Nice.
I lived in America for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm French, Dutch, Black, Cherokee, and Scottish.
A little bit of everything. I like that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Any
Any other questions?
other questions?
Where in the States have you been? So just Vegas?
I've been in California, I've been in Florida, and then Nevada, Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
No, never been. And I haven't really heard good things about Chicago, but maybe you can tell me more.
I'm from Chicago. It's a very beautiful city. It's only scary if you like want problems because you'll find it. Everybody wants I feel like every area there's a bad place. Like here in Vegas, there's places you need to stay away from. But like if you stay in the right areas in Chicago, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I see. Okay, so I have a pickup line, and
here we
I want to
go.
know your opinion, right?
Oh, let's hear it.
Here it comes. Here it
Yeah.
comes.
I'm excited.
I really like your shirt. Wait, sorry. Wait. Again, we redo this.
Take it off.
I think your shirt fits you really well,
Thank you.
but I could fit you better.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Give it a rating. You can be honest. I
I
won't
would
get
give it
offended.
a
Don't worry.
2.5.
2.5.
That's
okay.
not good.
Well, time's up.
I'm not Superman. I'm not Batman, but I could be your man.
Oh, that was better. It's like a.
Well,
that was
time's
a-
up. You any final questions, Michael, for them?
No, I mean, do we want feedback yet, or do we?
Oh,
have
you can get
questions?
some questions if you have any questions for them before she leaves.
Which part of Chicago are you from?
Southside.
Okay, there you go.
73rd and Carpenter.
I'm familiar. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. So this girl can handle a firearm, and she knows how to handle herself when the ship pops off.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
behind every strong man, there's a strong queen, right?
You would be a woman with a Glock. That's probably
You'd be
what-
sending her downstairs
With
if
the
somebody
50,
broke into
I
the
need a
house,
50
eh?
drum at the house.
You know, I might not need that, but it's always good to have a strong woman.
Just in case.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Awesome, man. Well, this is a very interesting interaction.
Yeah, well, thanks for coming through.
Yeah, no problem. You guys have a good day. Sayonara, live lavish in this bitch.
Oh, that's a great sign off. So, what do you think? How did he go?
Okay, so you are Dutch and you have a foreign accent that women would find attractive, and you're tall and you're a good-looking guy. So you can get away with the direct opener that you used before. I just wouldn't do it anymore. Just for a while, I would try something very different. She's attractive enough to where 99% of her interactions with men, she knows they want to fuck her. And so you not having that from the gate instead, do you remember the part where she's asking, have you ever been to Chicago?
Yeah.
It should have never got to that part.
Yeah.
She should be taught. And why did she ask that? She asked that so she could tell you about Chicago. What she wanted desperately was for you to get her to where she's talking about herself a lot. It's almost like if you ever had like a log you put in there and it like lights up like embers, or if you've had a piece of metal you put in a forge and it gets hot.
Yes.
Women start to like almost light up when they start talking about themselves. If you ever get a girl talking about herself for hours, you can almost see she starts glowing. That's the point you want to get. At that point, you can say, let's go back to my place. Let's go whatever. They'll do whatever you want. You have enough attraction things going for you that you don't need to also go direct. Does that make sense? Now, if we were going to do cold approach pickup in some mall or someplace like that, you could go direct because it would quickly tell you this girl is down or not down, but you don't need to do that. You want to build attraction. You want to create attraction. Also, even the thing with like the joke or the shirt or whatever, you're still going direct. She needs to earn. You remember what I said? That, like pretend like they all have chlamydia. She needs to earn the fact that you get her attraction and validation, right? So for me, you notice I asked her about Southside
Because most
Chicago,
women already get that from all the
which
men
I
that,
guarantee you she does.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the thing I'm going to say is like you need when you give her attention and when you give her validation without her doing anything to earn it, your value goes down. So in her standpoint, she's on a show. She wants to seem cordial and casual, but then you know when you do the thing where you hit on her at the end, she already knows you want to fuck her, so that's not it. But you notice how I asked her about a demographic thing. Are you from the south side of Chicago? I made a joke because this is probably the most dangerous neighborhood in the entire United States.
Yeah.
That would be something where I'd be like, oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I need a bodyguard.
That's good. So I kind of tried doing that with saying like, haven't really heard good things about that.
Yeah, for sure. But
That was my try in that sense.
There's a bunch of other things like the places that she's from. There's what I want you to do though is she needs to get to the point where if she's doing 90% of the talking, you're fucking set.
Yeah.
You don't have what I'm saying is you don't have issues that you have to worry about where you're going to be fine. But and I understand that you have probably gone direct with women before and it has worked, but it's generally because the woman was ready to have sex with someone that night. And that's why, as opposed to, it's like being born on third base and think you hit a triple. It's one of these things where it's like you don't recognize that you're not manufacturing attraction. She was just ready to go. What I would prefer is to also have the skill set to manufacture attraction. And the best way to do that is for you break rapport and then you subvert expectations and then she qualifies to you by doing most of the talking. That would be the same thing. And then the concept of you having sex with her is not even in your mind whatsoever. Just absolutely, she would have to work so hard to get you to have sex with her. And if you just kind of have that vibe the whole time, now she's going to start working harder and harder. And it's the Florence Nightingale effect. As she continues to invest, she's going to become more attracted. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. So what would you say are some of the good questions to ask to continue having them talk about themselves?
So it's for me, a lot of women, especially when they're really attractive, nobody asks them about their education. So I might ask them about education or things that they're like, or their favorite comedian. Do you like really fucked up memes? Do you like animals? Animal rescue is another big one. Animal rescue is gender neutral. Men and women both are super into that. What did your family members do before? Who was your favorite superhero? Stuff like that. But what you want to do is get away from her tits and ass. You want to get away from anything sexual because she's been sexualized, especially lives in Las Vegas. The girl goes to live every night. Yeah. She's sexualized
4 times a week.
4 times a week. She's sexualized every night of her life.
Yeah, this is a lot different, I think, in Europe. It works a little bit different as well. So definitely very good tips there, and I'll make use of that.